final Worlds spot out of DRX and KT. And Wolf, predictions are difficult for this one.
Yeah, I mean, right now, most people lean towards KT Rolster based on where their season ended, where DRX's season ended.
Yeah, let's have a look at our predictions, though, because there is certainly one that is standing out. Because it's red and it's blue, it makes Chronicle look like the only one that's right, but I don't know whether that is going to be true.
But we'll have to wait and see.
Themselves up for a bit of a gank brush, and that's a 2-for-1 special, Monkey and Cat. They're going to look for it. Breaks his stopwatch, as there is the blast cone as well. Beryl gets into the blush, kinda, but Pyosik will escape.
A little bounty gold, but they already lost, you know, Pyosik. They're already going to lose this Baron. I mean, that's just where we're at. He's like, yeah, I dare you to try to chip away at my health bars. You got no range damage outside of Zeri, and you have too much AD. I don't care about the Silas damage. He went for Everfrost Zonias.
Well, I mean, KT are also like, yeah, you guys can side lane all you want. We'll just one lane and then the Nexus. We're gonna do it that way. King and Beryl looking for that flank angle. Might be a possibility as Def throws down the ulti. Can this be a Zeri moment? We'll have to find out. As in goes Kingen. Yeah, Pyosik, they have caught out Rascal. He will go down. And that is going to be a kill for the Fiora. So DRX kind of on the board in this fight. Vikla also just caught out of position. The Prowling projectile comes in. This might be an overextension, mate. Just be a little bit careful.
That's a Baron. I mean, DRX, I think they've done it. I think they've come back in this game, and they are now going to win it. Very likely, if these fights keep happening like this. The engage from Pyosik.
Pyosik is there to try and make this a 50-50. KT, of course you would do this. Of course you would. As he sneaks in and steals it. He was invisible.
Took a screenshot of this moment. Okay, aiming.
Yeah, well, yeah, this moment. The moment where he blew up. Yeah.
All right, if you took a screenshot of the moment before
what about this moment?
Oh, no! No! Oh, KT! This is a big throw.
Mid lane, Rascal now, the last man standing, but it's just not going to be enough. Like his life depends on it. Just having the greatest of times doing so. As there's the ulti, and they're going to take down the carry of KT as best they can. They will be able to do it, but at what cost? Emperor's Divide flies forward, and now Beryl, he does have the bailout, but it doesn't quite work there. Aiming's able to help pick one up though for Vikla. Kingen goes down next, and Def, he just doesn't have the damage right now. Life going to get healed. Chain Lash is fantastic. It connects. Oh my God! This young mid laner, there's a reason he got Rookie of the Year. Prison. As, yeah, they've got Hextech Soul. And there's also there's a split. DRX, like Shirley, has been employed by KT. Not like for a small amount of time, but for a long time. Is okay. Rascal doesn't find the counter strike. Cuz now fighting against Kingen as Deft is ulted, but the apotheosis is so good. And into the wall he goes. It's a double kill for the Silas. Oh, Chain's gonna get. Oh my goodness, Zeka just not having a very good time on this Azir whatsoever this game. There's the flash counter-strike. Beryl trying to get himself out. That just might be it. Yeah, Pyosik just going to get delivered to his fountain, and he may stay there because KT are just eviscerating his entire team. And they will do so very easily. That was clean. As now it's
beautiful.
Yeah, as Kingen's looking to solo kill the king of solo kills. But the stun does come through there. The barrel going to be moved back towards. And Rascal doesn't exactly have a lot of options at this point in time. This is such a hilarious 1v1. I'm not going to lie. There's the face plant. And ignored, but it is Cuz that's able to lock that one down. And now Zeka looks for the big play and just straight up does not find it. That is not there at all. But now the Lucian dives forward. The counter throw in the team fight is Deft. He's delivered that kill, but now he dives on top of this Scion. He has to flashing it out of the way of the devastating blow, and he is going to be able to survive this one. Zombie Scion not going to be able to make anything happen. Is now Vikla and Life still in the air. Sion's job is just extraordinary, and Vikla knew all along.
Oh, flipping. Cuz in a good angle here, coming back up.
If the counter flip happens, I may flip a counter myself. As Cuz is going to come in. There's the Weaver's Wall as well. This is 100% a 50-50. And it is going to be taken this time by Pyosik as Zeka looking to make his way out. Deft's in the back of the pit. It's a bit kind of like the Thunderdome right now. As Aiming having to deal with these Sand Soldiers. Deft is just dead. Pyosik gets over the wall. Life is making his way in. Somehow the Monkey. Nexus turret number 2 going to do the same thing, and the Nexus will follow. KT move to match point in the series. Dashing forward, looking for his opportunity. Cuz with control of the Drake for now. Swain also controlling the area really, really nicely as there's the dive in. Hex Deck Ultimatum's fantastic. They take down the Lucian. Cuz now trying to get out because he secured the Drake. He did his job, and my God, the Swain got so much work done. Rascal will be taken down though, and Zeka.
Okay,
well,
hold on.
Doesn't manage to find Vikla to Zeka, but does get Rascal. Extended beam comes through. Great polymorph there from Beryl, but Vision of Emperor's going to split everything up, and there's the flash from Rascal. They managed to secure it. The Swain falls down. Beam does land onto Vikla as Rascal getting down relatively low. Tidal Wave, not a lot of value, but there is Infernal Soul. Assault and Battery's going to come through. Juhan now going to commit to this play. The Demonic Ascension not exactly doing a lot of work as Deft picks up 1 kill. X-Deck Ultimatum into the backline as now Zeka's trying to wipe the floor with them. Vikla gonna go into his control ward in here. Cuz right on over, and they're just gonna go for it. But Juhan, he's gonna have the better smite this time as Rascal going down relatively low, but that's exactly. Oh no, the Aatrox is gonna get taken. Zeka gets into the backline, aiming down to his GA already. Vikla, he goes golden, but is it gonna be enough? The answer is absolutely not, as DRX may have just queued up Silver Scrapes.
Looks like they may have. This series, buddy, is having a high peak in the 4th game here that matters so much to bring us to a game 5. That's
in a whole bunch of trouble. Seismic Shove pulls Zeka underneath the turret, though. Maybe it is all a bait after all. Never Move connects, and there it is. The Sith find it there as Zeka going to be moved closer. 6 to Vikla, and
Kingan's here.
Yeah, Kingan's going to walk on in. Oh no, Zeka! The DRX as well, because Feathers, if they're on the ground, can be scary as Zeka has to demonically ascend. Largely, it is defensive as, okay, it's down extraordinarily low. Has a lot of healing as the Sona just evaporates. She is so squishy. Aiming also tries to get that Apotheosis to work, but it's not enough damage, and Kingan just flashes on top of him. Rascal once again, another leap strike to try and escape, but Kingan, look at this. He's an army by himself, and now he has a cat. Brings his pet with him, and he's feeling so good. My God, Kingan, that was gorgeous.
And pretty much on spawn here. Yeah, it's the lethality, Zaya. It's lethality on the 8th.
By the way, that you were walking on as Vikla, yeah, he doesn't have the wall available. He blast cones in depth. Featherstorm to avoid. Going to jump in already, but there is the soul. And Zeka, look at this, flashing forward. The Never Move not going to land because the flash does come in. But there it is. The ult from the Yuumi is massive. Life has to flash to get himself out of the way, and they just don't have the damage. Rascal off to the side. Can they get anything? No, the answer is as Deft moving on forward. Vikla's going to go down, and DRX will be moving on to face off against Live Sandbox. They're going to have to wait 5 years at least before they can get there. As
epic overall, and tonight we are going to see if Deft will get his last quote-unquote opportunity here at Worlds. He said he might continue to play, he might delay his military.
Yeah, I mean, there's still the underdogs coming into this one. That's not a secret, obviously. I think that it was an upset yesterday. Can they do it again, though? And when these predictions come up, it is very obvious that one is different from the others. And let me explain quickly. You know, I think Live Sandbox, on paper, from what we've seen this season, they should be the better team. But it is going to be here on time, but it is in mini Gnar. As you see, Kingan just trying to zone them away at the moment. The Keeper's Verdict not going to do well, but the smite is good from Juhan. As now the fight does come in. Zeka looking for this, even in the exhaust, still going forward. Prince is kind of left all out to dry, and that's going to be the snipe from Deft over the wall.
Real 5v5 fighting force.
Yeah, it's a good point. I think especially the build is so important. We're not going to get to talk about it as Dove is engaged upon here. He's trying to hit the Mega Gnar, and he will have to flash away. The Chaos Storm is doing a lot of damage to Kingan and Juhan, but guess what? The main characters weren't even in this fight yet for DRX as Wild Growth on this Fedakali. Zeka is just hunting people down as he is going to pick up 1 kill, and it should be. So Juhan is very alone. He's got the entire team chasing him as now he's just going to turn it around. Knocks the Neela away, but here comes a Chaos Storm. Huge amounts of damage, but Closer a bit in the front, and now might just be the Zeri moment. Zeka going to pick up a kill, and everybody's just getting burst down. Deft picks up 2 kills, and that just might be the straw that broke the camel's back.
Only 10 CS behind. Juhan's coming down.
Juhan is here, and the timing is perfect, but guess who's also here? It's Krako, so they're trying to burst down and eclipse Leona. Where have we seen this before? Def, you're not playing Zeri. You're not going to ride that wall and get out of here. Juhan does not have flash, so they'll just turn onto him, but they're actually trying to get this kill onto Kyle. Not quite able to. and the bailout will not matter. That's going to be 2 kills eventually here to the side. You can see now Closer, he's going to come back into this fight. Another double knock-up, and DRX have absolutely overstayed. Closer is right there, showing the value of this Ahri, and hands over. This time is the real time. As no, okay, they're actually just going to go for the fight here. They find Beryl again for free. Death, oh, the charm is huge. They're going to catch Suhan. That's the jungler down. Croco gets low, but he's got
Closer seen as well, just barely. Residual vision.
Okay, King In going to be just pummeled in here, but he's got the Zhonya's already. Beryl is able to line up a one. No, he's not quite able to, actually, as that's going to be the stun on Zeka as well. The Empress Divide, not great, as this is a messy fight. Juhan is trying to assassinate Closer, and he will take him down.
Death's still alive.
But look at Def, he's trying to get this one. He's over the wall. Everybody is incredibly low on the side of Liv Sandbox.
Get that pulled off.
True shot barrage. No, he's going to miss the Q. That might just be it for the clutch flash. Def, can he do it? He's going to do it! He's doing it again! That's going to be another kill, but Prince has got enough. Liv Sandbox will take this game even on the tightrope. From mid as big trade in the bottom side. Beryl in a lot of trouble, has to use flash and heal. Does not matter. It's Lucian Nami. And that's going to be the kill. Might be a second one, or at least a flash or a barrier force. There's the barrier and the flash. Fantastic position to take this one down. As the follow-up fight being looked for here. The smite not good for Pyosik, but he's going in. The riposte is perfect, and now Pyosik is out of position, but he will live. As Kingen is behind the wall, he's got wild growth, but he's going to go down as well. As now everybody is locked in here by the stolen Azir ultimate. Everybody getting burst down by Def, just poked away here, but the soldiers are big as now the turn comes in, is huge from the side of Prince, and he will be able to clean up at least the 1 kill, and everybody's going down.
It's too greedy to go all the way, and they will just
back and then be there on time. So this is Infernal Soul for Liv Sandbox. Your 4-0 and 4 Lucian is found in this case.
And now it's too late. They have the flank one more time, one more chance.
Okay, there's the flank. They're going to kill Kyle again. Eventually, they get him. Closer is going to be locked down, but immediate stopwatch comes out from Kingen as they do an incredible amount of damage, but just feels kind of desperate. As now Def, though, he's got a front line. He does land that ultimate, and he's just going to skate away, trying to bounce some shots here, getting some decent damage in, but Closer still alive, is going to hop forward now.
Croco
fighting still in. Croco getting pretty low, but so is Deft, and eventually Dove will just shut him down. The flash comes in, and Liv Sandbox nearly looking to end this game.
Yeah, Croco's anyone who could kill him. Kingen at full health, but he's going to struggle.
He's trying, and yeah, he's not really going to be able to do much. Does a bit of chunk damage onto Dove. They are delaying a little bit, but
this time it's going to be, I think, a lot more about him in the late game. Nice. Croco.
Opportunity as immediately he's thrown under the turret. Croco is just going to die. Gets flashed on, and first blood goes to Zeka. And guess who's here now? It's Juhan, right in position.
Croco nearby. Closer over here too, but the damage is real.
They have insane Baron damage. Kingen is trying to kill Prince, who flashes forward to his death. Kingen takes him down in the 1v2. And now TP's coming in just to try to chip. And okay, Grand Challenge on the bottom side, but okay, Prince is just dead, but let's take a look at Kingen. Nope, Def just frontlining. That's going to be the Zeri ultimate stolen for Closer, as he is going to get the GA, I suppose, and he does Kingslayer here, but at the end of the day, it's Def, and it is DRX. They will be bringing us to Silver Scrapes. Dove desperate to try to get this one and stop it. He does have the GA, he does have a riposte and a dream. He's getting in there, but it's
here we
not
thought
enough.
Maybe this would be the season we send 2 relatively unknown names. Liv Sandbox never in Worlds. KT Rolster, of course, a name we haven't seen in Worlds for years, but DRX are saying, no, it's us again. They're bringing it to game 5. And we're just like having to hold our breath here as Croco and Juhan are doing it out.
Going in. There's a counter-strike. He flashes. Kingen gets in, and he picks up first blood. The 2v2 is not mid-jungle, it's top jungle. To the Rift Herald as Kingen, Closer, 100 to 0, it even flashes. So lost. Or is it? Croco goes back in, he goes in again, he has to go forward. There's no other way for him to go. And he's going to go down into the death chamber instead. Kyle's going to be biting the
engaged there from the Jax. Zeka's on the flank, he has Spirit Rush. Croco, where are you at?
Oh, they're just trying to burst him down. He is taking a lot of this aggro, though, as in they go. That is going to go for the Sejuani. He is now deft in the pit. He's being burst down, but he's also getting a ton of damage. It's Kingen! It's a 3-man counter-strike in the pit, and he's not done yet. Zeka goes down to Worlds and making it into play-ins. Can live sandbox punishment here. They're trying to kill the Soraka again. They're gonna get close. The Term does get it, but the ult is off and a massive counter-strike again. Kingen hits 3 of them, and this should be the ending fight. DRX are gonna push and go to Worlds as the 4th seed from the LCK.
This was
DRX reigning from the LCK coming into Group B today. Now DRX made their first Worlds appearance in 2 years and did so in dramatic fashion, winning consecutive 5-game wars in the Korean Championship. Now DRX is led by Captain Def, who brings his Worlds Def swag to the international tournament for the 7th time. And this team is more than ready to take on any opponent they find in Group B.
데프트 선수에게 월드컵 우승은 어떤 의미일까요? 데프트가 이루지 못한 단 하나의 목표죠.
월즈를 우승하고 박수 칠 때 떠나고 싶습니다.
Shams Isurus, welcome to play-ins.
Weak side, he's all right, and he's been faring well for himself, mechanically outplaying Breathe on a few occasions.
Oh man, the empowered strike. Counter-strike's gonna come out. Can't find the stun. Gets away at least from some of those autos.
Yep.
Finds the stun. Him, whether he decides to use it, cease and desist rather. Holds on to the trigger. Eyeball chains come out. Ball breaker, slam down. Cease, desist. RNG first blood. Tower first blood now picked up. Kingen gets caught out by that cease and desist. Infernal chains by some time. Way's taking a lot of damage, but we stand
Behind, so he's tanked us up. That's going to be great. Zeka.
Oh, chains caught inside the Twilight Shroud. And all of a sudden, RG starting to back away. Breathe has found a flank opportunity. Onto Def. Gets the leap in power. Did not use the counter strike. Holding on to it. Infernal chains pulls backwards. And that's Breathe down. Def picks up the first of the fight. He continues to fire away. Uncontested, unchallenged. Rocket jumps forward. Gets the reset. Waits for the jump. The boot. The bop. Zhao who's going to be able to get away to safety. And Pioshik, the Bramble smash was beautiful.
Pioshik just says no.
Oh no. This could be scary. This could be scary. 1, 2, 3 versus 4. 3 versus 4. Crash down comes out. Magnet as well. DRX is on a rampage. Looking. 1,500. 2,000. Bolts push inside. Smite. Stolen it. Show. How?
This guy has always is something that you're going to have to paying attention to. Now Drake down to half HP.
Gala's got himself that GA available. Slap, 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 whip, whip, whip. Nature's Wrath comes out. Way stepping onto the dragon, picks it up. 3 dragons a piece, but at what cost? Gala's going low. The apotheosis has already been used. The knockback is gigantic. It's Pioshik that goes down. Breathe gets one back. Def just got himself a double already. Now trying to fight out. Breathe, the counter strike keeps him alive. Infernal chains don't pull him out. 3 for 3. Def goes golden with a stopwatch. Breathe looking to stun. He finds it. He gets the shutdown onto Def. It's Breathe Jacks the team fight. Not trying to close it out. Landing for another. Zeka's running for his life. 2v1. It was the Jax, but it wasn't in the side lane. It was in the fight.
I honestly cannot believe that RNG were able to bring that back. Way, you still got to be careful.
The blast cone! But here comes Breathe. Can he can it? Another one. 4 versus 4 in terms of
Zeka,
death.
don't do
now
it.
Breathe gets taken down by Zeka.
Zeka, that's absolutely beautiful on the Akali as well. It looked
Onto
like
the dragon. It's stolen. Pioshik gets the soul. Def gets the kill. Followed up by another for Pioshik. Breathe is still standing with the flash available. He's going to run for his life. Going to run for days. Get back to base. And DRX may want to look for the win.
we see Pioshik come back into the roster. Worlds gets the steal that matters and enables that to keep
some degree, as well as allowing that jungler to pay attention, watch closely some of their opponents. Not 100% certain whether DRX are going to win this group, but you anticipate it to be the case. That is going to be the kill secured on behalf of ADD, taking down Beryl, now at the cost of Grell's life. Jelly's going to be the target for Zeka, secures the kill. 2 members of Viserys are down. Pioshik's trying to prevent the blast going, but he can't do it just yet. 100 HP as ADD's forced to flash for his life. Now Gavoto's the next target. Flash available to him. He gets underneath his inner champion versus champion. If executed to, the way their intention. Zeka does get jumped on right now, stays alive, soul unbound, gets him to safety inside the pit. The shield has popped up, and ADD joins the fray. The Nature's Grass is thrown down. Kingan re-engages, finds the chains, the lockdown, the hold. Curse of the Sad Mummy still available. Curse of the Sad Bullet Time still available. Waiting for it to be fired out. Nobody's died just yet. Pioshik's the next target. 1 for 1. Kavoto flashes in for that, but it's a double for Deft. Can he dunk anymore? 1, 2 more. Continue to play. They can even look to play the side lanes. There's going to be a setup. The bullet time is firing over Saya. Forced to flash to safety. Stays alive thanks to the heal for now. And actually escapes. But for how long? The double up. Deft manages to make it work. The hijacked Nature's Grasp does more than what ADD could do in the pit. And DRX are looking to shut the coffin on ISG's Worlds.
This Drake should be claimed. I mean, no MFO. I don't know how you win this fight, but DRX are walking up. They've got a Kali now coming down as well. But is there a chance for a play? They know where Beryl is. A flash over the wall for the stun. They could lock down Amumu. He ults one, not even. He's going to be interrupted by Callista, but Ferret now has to flash away. Akali's in, Zeka gets the kill, and the re-dive comes in. Siren can't get it, but Holy Phoenix is through for 1. Ulti coming across for a bunch more. Cliff's down for the double kill. Holy Phoenix still alive, but Juhan could lock him down. The flash in for Zeka gets another, and it's DRX winning this fight. They don't need bullet time. They've got the kills, and it's going to be 4-2. DRX likely. Ooh, I like this knockup. Zeka, though, actually gets knocked out of his E, so a chance here for Starscreen, but there are reinforcements. Juhan is here. Mumo's gonna land on it too as well. Zeka's gonna have the cooldowns. Yes, he does. Dives in, kills the Azir. Ulti not gonna do much of any.
Barrel for MVP, as now they go into the turrets.
And they'll get the last couple. Nice stop on Holy Phoenix, but Juhan, Q. Thank you, Demonic. It wouldn't mind getting rid of Sejuani, but we got to fight, of course, in the top side there, Kingan. Gonna go ahead and find his first couple of stuns. The 3v1, the Fear's gonna land the damage. Should it be? There it is. First blood comes through the jungle, but the TP coming across. Big damage towards Elyoya, staying alive for now. Death Realm has been popped, so Zeka cannot get anyone useful, or Pioshik can't tell which one. I think it was a Sejuani he had grabbed based on the damage profile, and it meant that you couldn't deliver this.
After Niski looking like he's dodging another gank.
I think flashes down for like 20 seconds longer, gets stunned up, kites away, the Fear lands, and Elyoya is here! Finds another, comes back, but if you are in range, you can be like, I'm ulting you, and then you can try to smite off spell shoot right before it lands.
But he doesn't have smite, he's top lane.
You're right, I'm stupid. So we gotta fight in the top side, it's already forgiven going down. Being up, it's not much of a play, so nothing going through, just taking the waves, just chilling. But we are on 2 full items now for Deft to play now into the left side of the map. The dive on in, Elyoya gets a kill, ulti over the top, and a flash away for Deft, but Beryl.
The other jungler, but they're going for a fight.
Yeah, 6-0 objectives, don't keep that one too far away as well. Pioshik forced to be flashing away to stay alive. Kaiser will survive for the tower. Yumi wants to put the ulti on, but not enough in time. Almost kills him, but not enough coming across. He will survive it. Teamfight looking pretty good. Arma forced to flash to safety. The chase on in. Zeka gets 1, and he's got a Yumi in the pocket. Could they get more? They jump on in. The bot line's in danger, but Deft is down. Yumi heals. She's got plenty of mana still. How good do the recalls look? A quick slow into Elyoya. A little bit of poke. Soon the Fear available for Niski takes some more.
This could be the
damage
game-deciding
from
fight right
Howling Projectile. The squad is here. Unforgiven is low. Here comes the push on in, and Kingan has to ult to safety for a little bit of time. They shut down Misfortune with the Prowling Projectiles. A dive in for Zeka gets a second, and the health bar is going to be too much now. But the stolen land, however, Abscond, Abduct takes one down. 5-8 and kill. And he finally gets the ulti off to, and you can see Armut walks over. He's like, I'm going to play on that side of the map. Ocean Soul claimed, and now Grievous down Baron. Uncasted Smite. Can they get damage in time? Because the fight is coming in. Zeka dives in. Can he kill Elyoya? He comes out in time to smite it and stay alive for now. But it's going to be dangerous. 1,000 gold shutdown comes through. And it's only 3 for nothing. Unforgiven has to run away. Mordekaiser cuts the wave, but there's no way Misfortune lives. You may have got the Baron, but Zeka took your whole damn team apart as DRX go up and kill.
He needs to
buy them the time. Yoinks in what he can. He can't barely get almost anything done. I don't think he even got a passive on. There's no damage being dealt. He just dies instantly. And the turrets are going to fall. Respawns come in for just as important. Kaiser, do they care? I guess they'll go back to the turrets. They'll finally kill him.
The advantages on the map. Zika will spot BJ here, but BJ hasn't really found a spot that he can get into. Oh, hang on.
They're going to try again. No flash. Has the ult. Pushes Froggy back in the tower. He will just barely live, but the shots still come through of Shelly. And on the other side of the map, there are enough resources that DRX are going to grab this Drake as well, unless they can get the rest. But they know there's no smite. It should be BJ's, but the Drake resets. They still want to go for it. Shogun, no ulti, no health, no hope, but Drake claimed, but at what cost? There's already been a couple of kills, and there's going to be a...
Right, like we were talking about the Siobhan and the Mordekaiser jungle, they lost that game, right?
Yeah.
And now they've brought it this comp as well that ain't looking so hot as the siege continues for DRX.
Oh, the flash over the wall might get BJ. Flash to the safety, stays alive. The true shot bar is going to land, but Hosmid will get yet another death. Maokai finally falls as the Galio dives in and buys a second, but bailout will not change anything. The flash to the back line sets up the double kill, and everyone is gone. BJ left alone to...
The way, the more time they can buy here, the better.
Lenda's auto TP to make it a 5v4. Here comes the first engage. Sun's gonna land, but will it even kill? No one is in range. And finally, Zeka comes in, knocks down Trimby. A trade of support for support. That costs an ultimate.
Is almost here.
Good smite comes through from Malrung. Ulti's not gonna do a whole lot there. Zeka back out to safety. Full time on to 4. Juhan builds his face, stays alive.
Battle lines drawn both
This
teams.
20 on the wraparound. Things could get a little bit dangerous. There's already 4 members here.
Flashes the stun that might not have landed, but now it's going to be the jungler stuck in place. Marwan gets his stopwatch in time, immune to the Amumu stun. And King without flash simply could not live. The shuffle guarantees it.
Always keeping him safe. It's going to be a TP here onto Zeka. We'll see if they can actually get him. He can just R to safety, I think.
Got a flash, gets knocked out first. Doesn't have a good target just yet. Dealt around. Ulti is for Amumu. Is the first kill going to come across? Larson attacked and down. Killed off. Both junglers with 1 kill on the board. A safety hot for the Lee Sin, but now Barrel doesn't have an easy way out. Jumps down to 1, but he is surrounded and he will die. Koff, his 3rd kill of the game.
Maokai ult as well, can just cover so much ground. Zeka's TP'd in. Level 14 will get spotted out. Barrel!
There's the ulti on the 2 front line. They'll kill Barrel, but will they get one back? Trimby just stays alive. Front engage comes across again. A kill for the Lee Sin. Depth low, flash to safety. Juhan low, doesn't die either. Gale Force does not find the kill. Odoamne wants to walk forward. The head tech, Dragon slows them. Locked down. Kingan running for his life. Comp wants it. The shot's still coming through, and he gets him. 9-4 in the scoreboard.
25 minutes.
A lot of pings, Comp stashing forwards.
Jumping in, gets this done though as Barrel flashes into a 3-man ulti. And they're going to shut down 2. Finally, DRX get the ult.
Move Rogue to Soul Point.
Rogue's 3rd Drake if it happens there. Juhan spots it. Knows what's going on. Be careful. They're going to dive in here from the Maokai. Just locked up. Pops the shield. Will be enough. Flags and a Comp. Comp kills him. Ulti doesn't do a whole ton from depth as everyone else gets back to safety. Comp is down his flash, but will it matter? Zeka gets nothing from the ulti. Kingan now forced out. Honestly, 5v4 just feels like Rogue owned it. And it's going to be 5v3.
One game reduction onto King and ult's coming out to zone them away. DRX, maybe they can look for a turn here.
Oh, good stun. Oh, Barrel. Bullet of 3. Is it going to be enough, though? Scoop put the wall, buys some time. But it's still, it is mid laner down. There's only 1 carry left in this one. Odoamne holds the front line. Zeka dives in, but he can't find the kill. Brings a stopwatch. He's invisible. Q won't push him out of it. But DRX cannot follow through this huge front line of Rogue.
Well, and again, DRX are not on the same page here. Deft had already committed his ulti, then Barrel goes in, and Malrung had already pillared the ulti from Deft, so he had no...
Maokai ult to zone them away. It's actually the same as the Dragon. How does Juhan get past this? He's trying to find an angle, but it's already gone.
Time. Ulti comes down for good measure. Kingan will just simply die. No one's even around him. They rest from leave, and it's his 5th death of the game. 15-9. The time in for Odoamne. Sets them all up. Ulti. It's going to mean absolutely nothing. Comp finds the double. Burns the stopwatch. Resurrecting now as Zeka runs away, but no one is left to watch the fall of DRX, who will drop
themselves as both AD carries getting chunked depth quite low, and Tien has ulti.
I mean, those spinning axes. There's the depth charge. The soul to stop the batteries got him to it. Now depth is alive. So many auto attacks are being blocked by the unbreakable wall, but finally the flashes are committed.
And now Pioshik is here, and Mark is in trouble. Zeka arrives, and he has the soul ulti. Jackie's gonna go down.
Oh, look at that. Jackie's caught up. DRX for the upset. Do they have faith for Barrel? to survive. Jackie Love is spinning them axes. He's getting that adrenaline. He sidesteps the pusher, but he's been jumped on. Cleanse and flash, and Jackie's running for his life. Zeka misses the chains, but he stole the whirling death. He goes golden, thanks to the hourglass, but the first kill is secured by Pioshik. The Wayward is down. TM is down. Top Esports are getting obliterated.
They are crushing them. DRX lose no one in the fight again. Jackie will
0-0-0 for Knight. Jackie Love is melted. He waddled on the slow and was burst by the 4th seed from the LCK. Pioshik's got himself 3 already. Knight gets at least 1 back, but the tower falls. That's 2 more. The quadra, the ace, the base. DRX have done it.
The Silas match. But if they wait long enough, they can push him off. And also, they waited for Klee to work through.
Look at the knockup. Zeka's on the way. Kadi, though, as well. Is it going to be enough, though? He's got to have the chains. Looks for the stun. A lot of damage. First blood goes through to Orn. Pioshik even gets the Kindred mark. And Kiaya can't catch him. Has his stun, forcing the flash away from Kingen. And now wants to fight Zeka a bit more. Knock him right out, too. They're going to get absolutely everybody down. Running for his life. Talia would love to live. How long till Kingen has another stun, though? How long until everyone else dies? Zeka walks in, just dashes in.
That much damage at this point in the game, so he can just walk up whenever he wants.
Already walking up right there. They're going to find the three-man engage. Barrow sets him up on the backside. Death is a rocket jump away, though. Will they find these kills? Style comes in. Kadi's good for 1. It's traded back and forth. They got low, and they're going to have Kiaya get a second now as well. Style will drop. A 2v3 on the map now. Better than maybe expected. Diving back in for more. Stun's gonna land. The rocks help a ton, but over the wall goes Barrel. And Cowdy in the wrong spot to help this one. Flashing over. Ulti comes across. They get a second kill. A third, I should say. But now he's been left alone. Again, it's still +1. Zeka is unstoppable. Takes the wave. Baron is shown to be dead, and he might be too far up. Talia ult, Orn ult, here we go. Is it going to be a fight, a triple knockup?
CC.
Hello, Barrel! Done, but Barrel died for it a bit too early. Levi can be the target, though. Pushed around, gets the knockup. This is maybe a fight to be won. A shutdown comes across into Orn. Gam goes 2-0 in the battle.
Barrel the group and said, I'm going. Okay.
Not gonna jump in time, though. That's the problem. There's always enough time. Deft has the hands for it, and that might mean a bunch of kills.
Re-engaging 3v5
for a stun. 3v5. Zeka is good for 2. Deft will get the third, unless W comes up.
Flash.
W. Oh, he stopwatches it. Zeka will be a target, but he burns his own stopwatch, and they're gonna re-engage. A 3 versus 5, and they'll kill 4. They'll kill keeping those alive. Nexus turret will drop, and maybe that's all they're going to get here as Orn is in. No, the respawns aren't here just yet. A 3v5 becomes the Nexus. Style this wave. Larson can show that might be enough time to play it. Queuing from the fog of war. They can go for the play on Ono. He shorts the flash. It's a miss out of the jungle. And there's the spicy hotpot. A smite for health. The eye pops. King gets it. And Malrung's left alone despite the missed flash.
It's comboed. Grenade on top of your head. All the turrets get their charged up shot.
Yep. Oh, wow. Big damage. And the Calm just pulled right.
Was utilized effectively by Rogue to get Vision back on their red side. Here's another engage.
The rocket lands, and they're going to kill him right away. And barely has a second to toss the ulti down, but Equalizer does nothing of the sort. Kalista will throw him in. They know they can wither afterwards. The E will reveal him under the shroud now as well. Will there be a play? TV's coming in for everyone else. Is it enough? The King on the front line wants to kill Larson. He's supposed to flash away. Throw by some time. King is pretty tanky, but he will get shut down. In goes Zeka, but can't kill Malrung just yet. Pioshik will go, and he finds it. Zeka. Oh! Stopwatch was perfect. He immunes Larson's disengage and just kills him for it.
Overall, it's a pretty big win for Rogue, as long as they can get out of here. Zeka does have teleport available. Teleport is cancelled. Trimby goes in.
Flash, Wither, E is there. They're going to try for the rest. The stun, point blank arrow. Cobb's cleanse is 7 years too late. Private into it, and the full power is unleashed. Well, ulti's on. A rock belt for safety, not going to matter. Arrow's going to stun him. Stun's going to combo up. Barrel has his 3rd kill of the game.
And DRX, it's slow, it's surgical, it's methodical, but as Rogue, there is nothing you can do. There are no angles. There is no crazy team fight. You are just getting choked out of this game.
Means there's more to do here. still have the fight in the front side. Kingen holding it pretty steadily as the turrets drop. One more dive, a great stopwatch for Zeka.
But like, he doesn't really have his team
There's
with
no
him.
ultimate on Wayward right now. It's very difficult for top esports to actually get this engaged, but Kingen is ready to start the fight.
Kingen's got his ulti though, and that's the big difference maker. Wayward stuck in the pit. He has the flash, but they won't let him near the wall. It's first blood over to Barrel.
Yeah, Wayward just makes it easy.
First turret of the game for DRX now too, as Kingen is trying to stop the wave here. He fires his ulti back. No minions are tanking the turret.
Oh!
This is absolutely beautiful from Kingen, who goes in, tries to finish off the Viego, and it will not.
Can he do it again?
All right, Tien's inside that shroud, trying to make his way forward. There comes a Tien steals it, and they're still ready to go for the fight. Pioshik's gonna be the second kill. It's 2 down on DRX for only the one of Top Esports. Ultimates be damned. Top Esports knows how to team fight.
Tien just admit to this if they feel like they can still do it in the face of Knight, but I wouldn't think so.
Look at the minimap as well. You can see them moving up through the river. Top esports want to make their way towards top, and Knight!
Oh my God, what an engage coming out from Knight. Zeka's at 100 HP, and Jackie Love knows an opportunity when he sees it. Top Esports hit him.
Pretty far forward is the way we're gonna look.
Wayward trying to fight. Oh. Jackie Love goes in. Barrel's gonna be taking low bullets. Oh, won't do much. And Jackie Love's unstoppable kill into Barrel. And
Kingen alive. Top can just push forward. Knight is threatening the flank. He's going in.
It's a tall order to survive this. Knight here on the front line. Zeka into the stasis. Knight now buying a little bit of time of his own. And DRX collapse as it's Top Esports absolutely slamming them. 4 kills. 1 man left alive. Okay, Kingen 1 versus 3. He's got to stand his ground. Worldender comes out, flashing away, dashing away, trying to fight back if he can. And enchanted Crystal Arrow from all the way back home. Kingen will live and Gam will fall.
Oh my God, they're really tier 2 boots, and BA on the bot side and Pioshik on their way.
That means DRX wants the counter punch, and here we go. Gam's gonna start it off looking for Barrel. They'll get the kill, but now, how can they deal with the rest? Levi's gonna be the focus here at the start as Style gets away with the Cataclysm versus Cataclysm combat. Zeka kills the
They're rushing it.
DRX are ready to challenge. Callista, the Ren. Keep it in mind, it matters so much here for the Drakes, but it resets the pink. The arrow is fired, but it missed. The damage still flies out. The Dragon's going over to Gam. But what about the fight? Kingen's in the back line here with the World Ender looking for a big Q3, but he's not able to find it just yet. Death goes on a killing spree. The bird is down, but not quite fully. A double kill back over to Death. They are being crushed by DRX, and Gam have only 1 man.
Through mid, but Zeka here zoning on the side. Depth is there. Doesn't have his ultimate just yet, but the ulti grenade!
Oh, the bounce stuns too. Levi's gonna find himself alone in the back while Kingen pushes forward with Zeka in the stasis right next to him. Levi's gonna be killed off first, and Death continues his domination. They're traded back 1 for 1. Zeka's taken out. Death still able to free fire, but Katie's doing a good job zoning him away. It's 1 for 1, 4v4. Gam's coming out. Levi's going in. Barrel in some trouble, stuck here with the Cataclysm as Kingen has to get himself away now. Tukiai is going to be taken very low and finally killed. Death goes godlike, and DRX go in for more. That's 4 down. Katie's the only one alive, but the Everfrost seals his fate, and DRX will earn their place in the quarterfinal.
Malrang really has been the difference maker in this one.
And talking about Mythics, when that turret was taken bottom, it was Death getting the money. Kingen's in trouble. They just pop him. They drop him. It's Oruwamde grabbing the kill. But now, what else is going to happen? DRX, they strike right back. They get 2.
We'll see if they continue now. Larson going to be pushed back here. DRX was in position to go for this nice sidestep from Larson, though. Will get a safety or will
love to give up Trimby in that exchange, but Zeka once more.
Oh, it's gonna find it. No!
So many plates if you didn't go up to answer, so Larson covers, but it means they're going to fall behind across the map.
Oh,
Once to Caitlyn Lux, the only kind of hiccup has been top lane. Pioshik in trouble now.
Pioshik may have been caught, but instead, it's the on the front, soaking up the bullets. Death's firing them off. Gale Force in, net out, headshot goes through.
That's Meganar, they're going.
They're ready to look for it, but Malrang's the one who's been found. DRX.
Opportunity, and it found it.
Oh, there's the Meganar ulti coming out from Zeka, as Larson stuck in the Hextech ultimatum and Pioshik kills him next. Oruamne tries to get back with the flashback over the wall,
but it is more than 8,000 in the lead. Now pick.
Larson, nice. They pop the AD carry. They slow the War Machine, but now Larson's got to be careful. It's Zeka waiting to go after him. Trying to get the E2, not going to find it. Kingen goes in, and a nice kick to take him down. But now Trimby's got to try to get away. Second E2 from Zeka, not going to find the target. Kingen still doing some DPS here to the front line. Zeka goes in, and that time he gets his man. Pioshik still in hot pursuit, and Kingen has vengeance to exact. Rogue are ace. The game is over. The tie is
Actually, it leads into my happy surprise, which is DRX being actually good. That team I had almost zero expectation for until I had expectation, then they started losing, so I had to go back to having zero expectation again. Massive overperformance from the team that finished 6th in the LCK, but then managed to have the heroic berth back into Worlds because Def doesn't miss Worlds. He doesn't lose regional qualifiers.
Did you see Def's interview too afterwards where he was like, I didn't expect to get here. Now I want to win. You know, he didn't come here, expecting to even get out of groups, and now he's like, well, shit. I guess it's
time to win it all.
I just like Zeka, the big breakout player for me, as someone who was not as familiar with the LCK mid laners. This is a guy who was not on my radar at all, and he's just had such an outstanding tournament thus far in the world. The fact that these guys have history on top of it, and the fact that specifically Deft and Beryl have been some of the most creative bot laners, busting out the Ashe, busting out the Heimerdinger. I mean, this is just like. Just keep the camera. Bottom side of the map. It's where I want to be. It's where I want to live.
And as Scout heals back up, it's going to be claimed. Without Shockwave, the fight is harder. Zeka a bit low on mana. That's a stun, but will it be enough, though? 100 HP, Wish comes off in time. They're still going for a bit more. First blood, the latest the Worlds comes through. Kingen gets a single vital. Will it be enough to kill? Yes, Pioshik takes him down. DRX 2-0. Viper still slowed, fights back on a dash. Andre has ult. Kill him. It's a stun. Refuses to ult, though. Does not go for any more. Finally, time's on in. Gets the 3-man stun. The single kill. The stun away onto Pioshik, and nothing more.
On that full tower there, Fjord crushes through that, but now Scout.
What a shuffle. Beryl goes for a denied away from EDG, but they stick around for more. Level 13 on the Azir, gonna look for the play onto Beryl, finds the shove back, kills him, without a single spell cast, in goes Frondre, there's a second, Mako over the wall, the chase down for Kingen, gets single kill, kick back, but not taken down, staying alive, down to half health, finds a 3-man slow, but JJ on the chase, Q's gonna be sidestep, stays alive, flash in for Viper, nearly dies, but forces DRX to flash away, flash back in, Zeka gets the kill on the Viper, a chase in, JJ misses with Scout,
Dragon fight. Flandre hovering around behind. They don't see Kingen on the flank, but here comes the arrow.
Arrow hits Scout. Smite fight, not just yet. It's going to be reset on the Drake. Fiora still not in. Shockwave catches one. Mako stays alive. Here comes Fiora. Finds the kill. The cannon goes back in for 2. And you got a bunch of damage still on Zeka. Stopwatch buys some time. Fiora goes for broke, but his ankles are just that. The kick, and it's Scout securing the kill. On for a triple. And EDG win as Flandre has several vitals up, but the W's already burned. Q, auto, it's going to be the last shot. He can, and he can. 700 gold, and for the base. Scout shows up, but can you find the shuffle? He's able to get it, but over the wall they go. A stopwatch burn, and Viper gets the kill. Viper flashes, they get the second. Is flooding in. Zeka's wave is only so good. A new cannon, a new Superman is on the way, and they've got a 4 versus 3 inside the base. Sivir still walking over. She TP'd to the base. First turret dropping pretty rapidly. Still trying to clear out the minions. First turret is down. A stopwatch burn, but that should be a kill every time, right? Death gonna be locked in place. Here goes Cannon. The kick back. 2 kills, and EDG gonna take the very first game. The attempt at the Nexus does not succeed from DRX. The early game.
Kingen does have the level advantage.
Here we go. Finds for a stun, slow combo. He's gonna flash, find the stun, and a flash over. They're gonna have it after all. Beautifully set up. Side Scout has indeed walked up. They go over the play here. Ulti's then gonna land. Seconds coming around. Those are gonna be enough. They shuffle the boat for the turret. No one has aggro yet, but the damage should be enough. It is traded back. Zeka.
Brilliant. We saw Def just TP straight towards mid. Beryl though pulled aggro on the tower.
Oh, had to flash the ulti. Gale Force! And the kill! Pioshik is around to try to find the smite. Zeka zone out for a second. Go for the stun. Smited. Well done. But the team fight is here. Big damage out of Kingen and eviction on a 1. JJ going to be attacked. He should go down. And yes, the kill goes over to Def. It's DRX trying to find a team fight in the mountain. Actually, it's the Infernal Rift making it easy to chase on in. That means Mako's gonna be in range, and Mako is gonna drop. EDG have the Drake with EDG, but can they get out? Here comes King and the knockup, but the rest of the backline stays safe for now. Tackle won't find the stun either. Zeka has to jump back out. No one dying just yet. Kingen almost stunnable. Zeka won't find the rest of it. E2, 4,000 health left onto this one. When does he get into the pit? Does he have a chance here for JJ? Gonna Q, flash, smited away by Pio.
He's trying to do a combo, but
knock back on a second, huge damage, invisible. Does he have damage in his skull? Yes, he does! And the next towards those the thing. He wants to go in for more. I mean, without the big carries, right? Zeka's the only one. Jumps in for Viper, but zoned out. Ruined. Stopwatch. He can stay for the stun. Goes for barrel, and again he finds the
due to the ward.
Has whip. He has vision. Ward. Flash stuns. Zeka. Oh!
And the tower. And they don't have a jungler here, and Barrel has no flash.
It was TP. Def TP's to the top lane. They've got to get back to the base. They've got to answer him.
Double TP.
They're going. They send more. Seth gets the stun, but inside the pit, they're still playing for Baron. It's secure, but Def kills turret number 1. He kills turret number 2, and the Nexus is in his eyes, and he's gonna get the inhibitor. The inhibitor is back up. What? He cannot get the stun. No way! Can't be cleared. Shrelia's pop. 30 seconds in the Baron. Walking in for a bit more. Pioshik chunked a bit. Zeka waiting the wings still. Kingen on the side. Jump now on by Jax. Viper still playing to the edge. One hit will kill Pioshik. He tries to get in range. Can't find him. A Ghost is now popped. No defensive tools left. There's a shuffle back. It's a stopwatch to buy some time. But does he have a target in his eyes? It's not going to happen. A solo kill for Flandre inside the opposing base. Flandre may die, but doesn't matter because the base is going to fall.
Trying to contest here. Fiora did TP to mid, so Fiora is arriving, but they are pretty heavily committed to this.
The play on Gray's gonna be fine though. Sweet spot hittable, gets the eye. Pioshik gets the ulti. Now, it is going to be an almost certain death. Kill guy, but ulti for a red steal might be okay, but Scout's coming around. Zeka lands the stun! Okay, ulti goes in for more flash or flash. That means he's low. Ultiable! Goal! Step by Kingen.
Look at Zeka, he's so far behind them, he actually TP'd in there. They're gonna look for the deep flank.
Big flank, wants a stun, is he gonna find it there? Make this a shield.
Waiting.
Get ready for the rest, what's he gonna steal? Looks at the Everfrost, nothing else, doesn't want this fight anymore. Immediately pulled out by Viper.
Yeah, but that isn't the tape. Remember, he can ulti the dragon if he wants. Zeka.
Steal, Berserk hits absolutely no one, and claimed by Pioshik. It's enough time to jump. Still know that Renata can give teammates haste. When you land a spell on a teammate, they get even more above that one as well. And they're gonna walk away. Zek getting chunked down to half HP, rended, and pushed out. They're still playing in this fight. Fiora TPing in a mid to guarantee the kill. Renata ult, gonna land on Fiora, and they're gonna catch a whole lot of damage. Scout has to burn his Zonias. Will the re-engage look good? He's silenced, he is shut down! A huge fight for Def! He gets the auto he needed. Flandre is low, gets to repost it, but it's already a second kill in for Zeka. What DRX needed may have been found, and he's got to stack up the red. He's got to stack it and pull it, and it's not gonna! Next dragon is a soul.
We haven't seen LCK dominance in a number of years, but with the way DRX is playing, we'll see if they can make the reverse sweep happen.
Randuin's here. But here comes Kingen and Barrel.
Kingen wants to walk in. They're going to throw in the Renata. The Scout nearly dead. Gets the Zonias away. Gets away from the flash. Berserk on the backline. Is it enough damage? It is not. Renata drops. Pioshik gets the ulti with 50 health left. And he's going to burn the stopwatch now as well. Flandre needs to live. Gets a bit of healing, but it's not going to be enough. Chicha mostly left alone. Knocked up and slain. And Def will take another head and another one.
DRX do not falter, they do not give up, and they stand strong in the face of the reigning world champions. They will bring us to another game, and they will take down EDG.
The inhibitors now playing the top side. Is it going to be enough? To look for the chains, look for the kill. Will they find Kingen? A big knockup there from Aatrox. Smite for health. First blood comes through to Kingen. Smite comes across the rest of it. Pioshik will drop though as well. Scout able to claim the actual eye himself. Zeka getting dropped. Doesn't have any cooldowns left. Wander needs his Q back up, and he doesn't have it. Zeka gonna get away. Here comes the pending team fight. Down to 4K. Pioshik wants it at the front line. There's the eye gonna be hit again, and it's gonna be a smite. It's gonna be ulti out of Jeje, and it just deletes the poor Lee Sin. Renata can't help now, but the re-engage looks good. King is quite low. No kill just yet. Zeka flies in, but everyone flashes back away. Re-engage. Ash finds the knockup. Spike claims the Herald, and Zeka's killed off Mako. Chasing in for Flandre. Next attack would kill, and they'll knock him down. DRX. 7,000 health. When we get the ultis coming across, the poke's pretty solid. Flandre is into the front line. A little poke towards Zeka is going to be still okay. 4,000 health. Lee Sin can come in. When does the fight start? Dives on and looks for the kick. Into the wall. Not going to Pioshik. Smited by DRX, and he stays alive. On the other side, we've already seen the kill in Renata Glass, but it's a 1-for-1. Now 2 as Zeka safely fires to the back. Flandre pushed away. Scout could be the target. He is stunned, and Barrel shoots them from behind. Is it going to be enough, though, as they throw in the clone? Going to be able to stop that with his own passive, and Scout still on the way out. Should be able to survive this one. Turret will fire once, maybe twice. Over the wall comes Pioshik, but can't find his kill either.
DRX.
A quick slow, needs one more auto, and he can find the stun, he will get it. Here's the rest, flash volley, it's a flash to safety. Viper side, more and more poke coming across Flandre. Nearly dead, just a death's dance, running him down. Over the wall they go, Jeje barely stays alive. Scout needs his ulti back in 10 seconds. WRQ would kill Deft. Flash in, there's the E, but it's not enough just yet. Ludens gets the kill, they get the other one. The bot lane is dead, and it might be time to look for Baron.
And EDG prove once again why they are a phenomenal team fighting team. The positioning
Zeka has everything. Can Scout make it happen? The first arrow misses, King goes in for the stun. Cleanse, but all makes it happen. There's the shutdown. He still kills one, but a 2. So it is Ash. Getting Grievous on the squad, still going for volley poke around the wing, looks for the engage, gets the stun of the W snap back, and Scout is bailed out for just a second. A kick back of the tank might not be nearly enough. Rooted in place though, Viper does what he can, and Ignite secures the kill. Pioshik has to flash to stay alive. It is a 2-for-1 though, it is a fight. Victory for DRX.
What an ult from Pioshik, though. Had the Mad Life read there with the Sejuani ult. Nails
now
it.
Again, Pioshik at the front line. 3K health, dives in, claims the soul, but on the backside, Scout nearly picks off an 80 carry. But the health bar is getting so low. Scout, that is his clone. The clone drops. The jungler, though, does as well. 1-0 DRX. Barrel still holding the front line, but not a big damage threat.
He's gonna look
to TP back in and look for the fight.
Zeka has ulti, no flash, but is it enough? Gets a slow, gets a whole hell of a lot done. Berserk buys some time, flash in for the Q. Viper and Scout combine for the shutdown. Pioshik barely lives. Scout needs the rest. He'll get away from the arrow. Oh, bit of a slow. Pioshik gonna be rooted in place. They catch Jeje. Zeka coming in for the kill. The ward hops away, but Scout has nowhere to go. Knocked up by Ash and shut down by Dev. Thank you very much. And the bot lane inhibitor has been laid bare and will be slain. Double inhib down. Looking for the rest of it. Now top lane has no wave, but they can cut this one and get the push to happen. The TP back in for Zeka to make this push. One that ends the game. Has to burn a stopwatch. Stays alive with a Jeje low. Attack again by King and Flandre. Stuck in place here as well. Bailout not going to be enough. They've killed off Scout. They've killed off Mako. They'll kill off Viper. They'll kill off everybody. And this Nexus is not going to be saved.
Very low.
Oh, goes in! Wants a solo! Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
To secure that upgrade, which means that he'll have the rocket bout ready for the dragon spawning in a minute's time.
Here comes the dive on in. Wants final auto against the first stun. Nearly a kill and a Scout. Needs to get the shot. Oh! You got matter. 9,000 on the Drake. One apiece so far. Flandre leading the charge. Jeje, no ulti there either. Scout wants to jump in, gets hit with the stun, looks for depth, misses a shuriken, but they're gonna find the damage. The rest of the squad dives on in. Scout no longer has the invisibility, but they found the stun and a King. Will it be enough though? In goes Flandre, buys some time, but it's Pioshik going for everything that he possibly can.
The reset!
Gets the reset, and he's gonna do it all. Death may not get the kills, but his teammates are here to back him up. Flandre left alone. He's certain to fall, certain to die, and you can hear this.
Key players stepping up, question marks surrounding Zeka. Well, what are you going to do if he doesn't get his champions? Well, what are you going to do when he does? The man looks incredible. And DRX, they're looking to continue this aggression.
Pretty good here, steals the Akali, finds the stun. R2, is it going to land? A flash. It's early from Scout. They're forced to run out now. Oh, not again. Number 4 in a row.
The man is just better. Zeka.
Performance. He'll knock him out, threatening the flank.
They see him.
What are they gonna do? Can Viper do enough? Can Scout do enough? Ulti still saved on the Akali. Spots Barrel. That's the root. That's going to be enough damage. Follows the Eon in. Can he find the kill? Gets it. Scout's on the board. 4-12, but is it enough? King is still on the wide. On the side. Going to spot out Scout. Decent damage. Can blast plant bed over, but keep in mind, Scout has no way to heal back up.
He needs to go back to base. He does have the teleport and he can rejoin the fight.
Exactly. He's got a TP back, and they have the Warmogs on JJ, so he's healing it right back up. EDG taking a commanding position in this area. Kingen is spotted, but Quandre's gonna mark him here.
Kingen riposed a bit early. Q's back away. So gets a blue buff. TP coming back in now. Jungler still alive. It is not Soul, but the stacks certainly matter. Claims it. Def pushed out. No Shuriken to land. But now they're zoned out of the fight, and there is no play to get his mana bar back in. Not find too much more. Ooh, a chance. They're gonna find the stolen stun. Is it enough for the kill? Trying to live as long as he can. True shot, Barrage hits 3. Mako nearly dead. Def finds the kill, and Scout could be next. Viper away, but Viper is damage. TP coming back in to reinforce the Baron play. 5,000 health. JJ doesn't see it. And still getting put lower and lower. 2,100, they find the stun. They keep the jungler out, and it's Def. Who else? Who claims the Baron? King knows the front line. They're trying to find that kill on a Fiora. McHale's flash, triple stun, but not a single man dies. Pyoshik can't find the kill. Zeka has the Zodiacs, and Zekas will die. DRX desperate for answer. They're all mid. They don't know they're all mid, and that's a polymorph. Repose, not possible. Def has a flash, and he'll stay safe. Oh, that a top should be a clean smite. Whoa, it's gone. Pyoshik gets the Ocean Soul. DRX don't need a top laner. They got a summoner spell. Viper attack, stays alive. Double stun. Def will not fall. Zeka will not allow it. Going with the quadra kill in his first ever World Championship, and on his back he lifts the world. He lifts DRX, and New York erupts as DRX march for the Nexus.
Zeka takes the
quarterfinal, and today, thanks to Zeka.
I mean, or even the greatest
DRX.
narrative would be DRX, the Def's last dance, making it all the way to fight Faker, the god of League of Legends, at the very top in the finals. Anyways, that's pretty far down the rabbit
series.
hole.
Obviously, EDG versus DRX. This is, again, absolute mind-blowing banger of a series. So many thrilling moments. The Def story, incredible. This, I thought for sure was an EDG win. I didn't think there was any way.
This team has God mental now. That's coming back and reverse sweeping. They did a reverse sweep, 4-1 victory in a best of 5. Yeah. There's God mental coming in for DRX. So even though Gen G this whole year, you would for sure give them, big priority in this matchup, DRX has the power of narrative, steel trap mental, just invulnerable mental now. Yeah. And Zeka, perfect champion pool for this meta. He is the god of this mid lane meta with his Sylas and Akali mastery.
But the last thing I'll say on mental, to further make this clear that this is ironclad, they picked Kindred game 3. They picked Draven game 3.
Yeah, I think Gen G have lost, DRX have lost every single series versus Gen G this year, and I don't think they've won a single game.
Most teams did.
Most teams did. We just came into this talking about how they're literally all their losses
ran the LCK.
Yeah, Gen G ran the LCK. But it's an exciting matchup. I think everyone will favor Gen G in this. But that's the story of DRX.
Fandom-wise, everyone's going to favor DRX.
You're supposed to not predict DRX.
Exactly.
That makes their...
You always count the story of being the underdog, never being the favorite, and always being underrated. So I would personally vote Gen G to win this series. I would say that this could be a 3-0 for Gen G.
Guys, I want to tell you how much I love Def,
but he's going to DRX. The more you doubt them, the more they
There's no flash. He has to be careful. Walking away to Clans. Torrent, is he just going to walk him down the heel? Now coming in for this rock. Is it going to be enough? He's trying to pitch the win. Going south all over the wall if he needs to. Chovy. Can he find something? Barsalt is going to be big. Peanut now locked up, but that's the Tom Catch ultimate coming in. King is still in the pit. Chovy still in the pit. Looking to get it. He's going to lock it down. That's the Jungler now going in. Zeka fishing, looking for an opportunity. The grand challenge issue. That's the 2-man from Lehends. The follow-up now from Gen G. They will...
What to expect. Gen G will start to push DRX back.
They see an opportunity, they want to get it because Depth is waiting over the wall, but keep your eyes on the ultimate. It could be big, but it is not enough. Leaping in now, Chovy diving to the backline, taking the ultimate away from Kingin and finding the kill, just like anything else. That said, Lens there to back up, waiting, gonna go for the Devour, waiting out the timer. TP now coming in, Genji think they have their fight now. It's the Camille that's been isolated instantly. Doran now leaping forward, grand challenge, stepping in, finding a bit more healing. DRX on the back foot, Genji, they want more. They got the wave to back them up. A single hit, minion barrel locked down, barrel taken out. Death to the Soraka on it. We talked about it. This is what makes Genji terrifying. The consistency and execution. It is top tier, flawless. Isn't even concerned. He's not even scared. There's no red buff to back him up. Oh, looking for the 1v1. Kingin now getting hit. It's a big hammer. The Ornn now trying to get him down. They're toes ticking. Oh, look at the blinking health bars. The flash out. It's so tense. He's buying time. He's waiting for cooldown. That's the passive backup and available. 8 seconds. He gets the healing just in time. The thumbs up, baby. It's okay. Gain point control they can. Right now, fishing. Ruler, you're gonna get caught out over the wall. Zeka, desperate to get a sidestep on the Lux. That's the Youmuu's Ghost Blade, the extra movement speed, taking him out to see a little bit more. Who will take it? In the end, it's ticking, it's resetting, but the Kindred will smite it and take it down, and now the fight turns. It's Kingin on the backside. DRX standing, 4 members strong, pushing in. They want to break Genji. Kingin going over the wall. Barrel. Locked down, Barrel clean, binding over the wall. Ruler coming in, Peanut flashing to the side. Barrel flashing out to safety, knowing the ult would be the end of him. Ulti will not connect. Look at Zeka. TP behind, that's Kingin. Kingin. Going to Peanut. This would be everything. Peanut running. Kingin off to the side. The barrel's going to be big. Zeka now leaping forward. Zeka trying to land everything. It looks like he's going to take down Lehens. Lehens still standing. Lehens still alive. Peanut finding it. Kingin finding one. Kingin looking for a few more, baby. That's the power of the Gragas, and Pyosik will live to see another day. Blocking him down the dashboard, the traps, it just keeps coming, but it's Chovy up to the side with the Lux laser. He has the cleanse, but he's getting big damage. The clutch over the line, the follow-up Ruler, taken out of the fight, but they don't quite have the damage to finish him. Now instead, turning back to Doran, taking the Ornn out of the equation. The ulti will hit nobody. Zeka, Ruler! Zeka! Remember his name! They overstayed. Kingin is now going to make it out. They need to trade this back for a major objective. Depth and Pyosik burning through it as quickly as they can, but sleeping. And we'll look to take this inhibitor down, uncontested. But meanwhile, on the bottom side of the map, it is Peanut. Force the fight. It could all come down to a 50-50. Pyosik versus Peanut in the pit, but they're trying to zone him away. Doran already getting chipped away. Chovy running the fight to the side of DRX. Redemption coming down, but Peanut, no! He's buying time. Pyosik, you madman, you genius, holding on to hope. A lamb's respite, indeed, buying the dragon a brief break so they can take it down in the end, but still, Chovy remains standing. One man versus fight. DRX are looking to end this game to death. 1v2 against Ruler Lehens. Barrels behind him. No inhibitor this time. DRX and Deft will take the Elder, and they will take their first game.
Help as well. Doran's holding the wave to make it so Kingin or Pyosik has to tank. It will crash though.
Last game, the first gang for Pyosik was a disaster. Will this one be better? The Ignite now ticking down, tagging the tower, and first blood. Again, so many tools from DRX to kick this fight off, to isolate and lock down a single target, instantly trying to burn. Lehens looking for the reset. Pyosik getting into the pit, but it ticked down, igniting, burning. Zeka in the back line, getting pushed out of his own shroud as the team retreats, but still, he will take down Lehens. DRX finding the kill in exchange for the dragon. Can they get anything else? Ruler over the wall, looking for poke. They've corralled Chovy, they've corralled Peanut. They're locking him down. They handshake it back into the waiting arms, and DRX take the fight.
But he does see Lehens has the flash, has the ult.
Fishing for the stuns now, gonna find the lockdown immediately, gonna get the reset. Now he's the karma. Oh my God! And brother will kill brother as a hostile takeover gets the job done. Ruler taken out. Chovy is here. Chovy will try to strike back, but he's thrown in. He takes one back in return. Chovy
top side. Genji want to look for a cross map, but Kingin has TP. There's the Herald.
There's fishing, locked down. Depth now gonna get taken out. They're trying to burn through him, but he's still standing for now. Hostile takeover. Can he get it? He's been leveled out. He lives for far too long. Pyosik now looking for a little bit more, and here comes Kingin. Barrel now trying to get something back, but Ruler just a bit too.
TP from Doran to make sure they're safe. He knows Zeka is looking for a play. Hostile takeover is big though.
Big. Ruler now has to cleanse it out. Looking for the fishing for downtown. Now Pyosik getting the reset, stepping forward as the Karma wants to get the snare desperately. Zeka waiting over the wall. He's been locked up, but it's a clean ulti out from Pyosik. He will not be. Bit of trading on the top side. We want to kill the tower. We want it out. There it is. 1v1. Get the Genji. DRX retreating back towards the dragon, ready for the 4v4.
Pyosik's having the series of his life right now.
Doran handshake. Zeka on the flank, looking for Ruler. He gets it. He gets into the R. He gets everything he wants, and now he can try to find another one. Zeka 2.
He will eliminate the carries. Hostile takeover, zoning away. Alti zoning away. He's first into the pillar. He will break it, but now he's forced to flash out to safety. Chovy fishing. King and going golden, trying to buy a bit more time. Hostile takeover, the flash coming out as well. Ruler hitting Chovy left and right, and it's Zeka onto the back line, but for now he's only hitting Doran. Fishing for the angle, trying to get something done. It's into the back end. Again, it's Zeka! How do they do it every single time? This man might just be the cleanest Akali in the world. Take the fight, set their sights on the mid lane. They don't need the Baron.
And they're gonna end. Death kills Chovy, TPing from Kingen. DRX don't care about this dragon. They don't care about soul point. They care about match point. They care about series point.
Yeah, so Gen.G have kind of dominated DRX all year, but surely it's not that bad, right?
You're telling me it's a 3-0 DRX. Is what you're saying you're going to predict, right? After all that?
Yeah, I'm sure that's the case.
Well, but a little bit of opium, because I do think, as someone who didn't even expect DRX to be here, I expected Live Sandbox to be here. They have
big though. Now Lahan's looking for the engage, trying to find the lockdown. Lockdown barrel unbreakable, but now should surely fall. But here comes Zeka and the rest of the team. They're going to lock out. They're going to find first blood. Barrel still alive on the backside. The Lamb's respite, buying so much time. Gen.G knows that they need to get something back, but Deft is unafraid. Deft is still free firing at the pullback from Ruler. It's clean, but it's not quite enough to finish the job as Zeka dives into the back line. Still standing for now, but surely he should fall. Everybody is so low. No! Are they still alive? But the feathers fly. Ruler finds one, wishes for two, tries to find another. Barrel will finally fall, and Gen.G fire. To potentially the best, fighting for that opportunity now. Chovy holding on the taunt, now coming in, Kingen ready to go in over the wall. Chovy, goodbye. You don't got a stopwatch anymore. Peanut now running. Looking for that opportunity, locking Peanut out of the pit. It's getting lower and lower. There's no jungler, and it does not matter. That is the Baron for DRX. Will leap into the enemy backline. 6K getting lower. DRX think this is their opportunity. Barrel looking for the knockup, and he drives it. And it's the soul, and it will be a slaughter in the pit. Yoshik and Deft back to back as brothers slaughtering the front line and the back line of Gen.G. and his Ruler versus the world, but the Gale Force will not be enough. He's dead. Kingen's gonna get the kill. No, Ruler turns it around. He gets Kingen. He gets Barrel. He falls.
Powerful buffs to look for the win. They're waiting on the respawns of Barrel and Kingen to make sure everybody has a piece of the Baron. Running in, Gen.G are slowly holding on, but DRX will start to move forwards. They'll start to push them back. They'll start to look for a base break, and they'll get it. Inhibitor will fall. DRX put a dent already into Gen.G.
Those Barrel to follow, immediately fishing for the opportunity, but he's still going to get locked on the flat forward. Barrel and Yoshik, the dynamic duo. Buying brief moments, and they get it, stepping in. The carries are so strong. Doran goes into the meat grinder, and he is taken out. It is domination for the team.
8 years ago, Death fell to his sister team in Samsung White, but today, in the face of insurmountable odds, he stands tall.
That's totally fine, right?
No.
But my point is that, like, whether it was Gen.G falling short in terms of their draft, or, like, personally, I just felt that DRX constantly had really good drafts. And like in game 2, they fell behind again. But the thing I kept talking to Mark Z
before you play these matchups, because that's what makes upsets so special. That's what makes DRX's run through this tournament the most legendary run through Worlds ever.
Agreed.
Is because every single best of 5 that they have played for all of summer, they have been the underdogs.
Yep.
You know, they're the lower percentage. They're not supposed to win.
Like,
so
if you told me at the start of this year that P06 making the World Finals, I would laugh at you for 2 weeks straight and block you everywhere and say that you are the craziest person I ever met. Please stop talking about League of Legends. Just look at his last couple years in career. And your I'll say 3-1 T1. I think T1's probably going to win this series.
Generic analyst answer.
Here. Baker still pretty far forward. Flash! Spectral Maw! And first blood!
Story with Kingen and Zeka as we have a trade on bottom side.
Boys, we might not have the time for any story because Death and Owner still chasing after. Owner wants to land this. There's a little bit more damage coming out from Kyria.
No Lee Sin around means no attempt at a smite steal.
Oh! Who needs to his own teammate? Zeus contesting 1v2. Owner and Faker ready to join in, but Barrel's made his way into the fight. Owner jumps in. It's secured by DRX. Now the fight breaks out. POC coming right back in. T1 with a lot of move. Zeka tries to get the kill, but he won't be able to secure it. Sacked and distract. He did. Drake secured as Faker goes in. Deft is on the run. 40% engaged. Zeus ready for the re-engage. Fate sealed and Deft.
But they're not done yet. Kingen looking for the snipe onto Faker. He just walks out of the Inferno Chains and goes for it.
Oh, but Faker goes back in. Faker gets barrel, and T1's ready for more. Pioshik's on the run, but the Ruined King will barely survive. Owner walks away, and now T1 might just pay for it. Kingan's ready to chase down Guma even further. Zeus coming around from the side. Kingan backing away. T1 getting another Faker. Zeus and Kingan getting into a bit of a 1v1 here, but Zeka's also nearby. Faker ready to respond too. Kingan is low, and Zeus takes the kill. Now with the full retreat coming out, Zeka's gonna whip the shuffle, and T1 just has to wait it out. They'll take out these minions. Zeka trying to find any sort of a way to get out of this one, but it ain't gonna happen. No.
Never mind.
Carrier, that's not where you want to be, buddy. Death goes on a killing spree. There's a second, a shutdown. DRX, 2 more autos will do it. He'll just let the minions take it out. Triple in his.
Keeps checking them, seeing if they will flinch, jumping in on the Lee Sin, but not going for the flash play. And here comes the end.
Zeus looks for Q3. Zeka goes in with a stolen to zero ulti, but it ain't gonna do a whole lot. They still got a little bit of damage, but it is not enough. Barrel's gonna die, Deft is gonna die. T1 will find the fight and find the win. Meanwhile, Barrel up here in the top lane. Grenades and rockets not gonna get a whole lot done just yet. Barrel still not level 6. Kingan goes in. Owner's the target, but now Zeus is locked down. Carry is here over the wall. It's first blood over to Owner, and T1 are absolutely outplaying. Pioshik will not find the damage yet. He won't find it. Back off there.
If we can refocus on some hope for DRX, it comes back to one player. Never mind this one-on-one. It's so close.
It's going all the way. Kingan with the flash to get out of the way of the Q3. Barrel shows up, but he doesn't land it until the very end. Barrel
towards mid here. Herald spawning in 30 seconds. Pick onto Faker.
Pioshik gets Spectral Maw. Kingan's ready to follow. Hextech ultimatum to stay out of the gravity well. Faker will buy a moment here with the Zonias. He dies. Kingan grabs the kill, but now he's got to get away. Zeus lands Q3 on 2, but the damage ain't there. Zeus tries to get out, but Death is again on the flank. Gumayushi's at 2/3 HP. Drake is going to be secured, but Kingan's coming in. Carry and Zeus go over the wall. Gumayushi is caught, but he goes into the stopwatch only for a moment. Shut down back over to Zeka. Owner's his target. E2 strikes true, and Owner is trapped, or is he? Now he's finally going to be killed. Double kill back over to Silas. T1 gets one back, but they're still retreating. Zeka, flash in. Zeka looking for the triple. Buys time with Zonias. Kingan's ready to back him up. Faker goes over the wall. Zeus tries to fight, but the damage pours in. Zeka grabs a third as they're now going to find Faker here in the bottom lane. Kingan and Deft do the work, and that's money in Deft's pocket.
And DRX will come. Zeka, this kid is the real deal. You give him these playmakers, he will make magic happen. From having a strong lane phase up against the greatest player of all time to being the driving force in that team fight to get them this Baron.
Back from Zeka though. Level 18 on the Silas. Carrier goes.
Oh, flash binding. If they grab Pioshik, they guarantee the Drake. Pioshik with the flash back over the wall. He has Guardian Angel too. Chain, CC. Pioshik goes into the GA. He's just buying time. The Dragon's already up. T1 trying to chase, but are they going to lose out on the Drake? The Dragon's still being burned. DRX are gone. It's stolen away by Owner, and Zeka having their time. Kingan's coming around from the side. Carrier trying to keep him away. Deft with a piercing arrow. Faker goes in for the flash engage, and the Dragon's been taken by Owner. T1 ready for the chase as Zeka and Barrel run for their lives. Zeka's going to be isolated. Zeka's going to be caught. Is Zeka going to be killed? He uses stasis to dodge the arrow. Pioshik and Deft ready to fight. Chains of Corruption fly out. They're going to find 3 different targets. Faker is low. Faker is down. Zeus tries to fight. Owner into the back line. Going to pick one back up. Deft gets Guardian Angel out of Gumayushi as Pioshik is ready to fight. Sword versus gun. And Owner has to run.
It's only Carrier and Owner for 40 seconds.
They got to focus on the minion waves. They can't do it.
They don't need to focus the minions if they're going to be able to focus the enemy team. It can happen. Owner trying to flash in, trying to do it, trying to save it. But no, DRX rise to the occasion.
evasion, and they will tie this.
Pioshik walking right past it. He's going to wait here in the brushes. Keria and Guma are staying up. Pioshik with a flash engage. It doesn't matter if they knew he was coming. They're still going to grab first blood, but it's a one shuffle. Keria's hanging around nearby, as are Pioshik and Beryl. Faker with the flash away. Zeka with the flash follow to throw Faker back into his own team. But now Zeka stands alone. He'll try to get himself away, and Beryl provides covering fire. Zeka with a re-engage back after Keria, and Zeka will finally die to the arrow of Gumayushi. Now you gotta look at Zeus, who there's just not enough.
Tries to herald to force an engage.
Ornhorn's ready to go. However, they aren't gonna find what they're looking for. Kingen tries to get away now. The bailout won't save him. T1 are just ready to respawn and outplay. Beryl continues retreating. He's under a lot of threat. The Berserk down into the unkillable Demon King, and he dies here today. Zeka looking to keep the charge going, and DRX 4v5 have already found two. Zeus looks like a pin cushion, as Death may have overreached. He barely stayed alive. Testing their Pioshik has his ulti ready to go again. That ult from Zeus isn't going to go over the wall. Beryl, the hero, but Faker, the god, serve 1,000. Zeka ready to use the stolen ulti. He throws Owner away. The bear is stolen by Owner in a hero moment. The shutdown of the Pioshik, and T1. Zeus on the chase. Pioshik still trying to get away. Juggled back by the Gragas ulti. And it should be nothing but the clean's coming in. But it's coming in pretty late. They try to go in, but it's going to be the objective down into the side of DRX. They go for Zeus. They're going to find a ton of damage. Owner's focused down. Owner, he goes golden, but he ain't going to live long. Pioshik! Let's do it. Zeus is going to have to disrupt a lot here. Keria looking to zone Beryl away. Death pulls him right back to safety. Kingen is ready to go for Faker, and they find him. Deft again will kill Faker with the Baron, but Zeka dies to the Baron auto. T1 is fighting back. The Baron still at 3,000 HP. Deft looking to go. No way in the world. Deft dies now.
With the Baron, what are they doing? Empowered Baron. It's over. I think T1 can look to end. 30 seconds on Deft. Waves coming in. Bot inhibs down. They're pushing. One Nexus tower left.
This game will be defined by two. Baron steals. Kingen tries to get him as much time as they can. Nice hostile takeover onto 3, but it will not be enough. Beryl is knocked back. Kingen trying to frontline this, but T1 knows what they gotta go for. They're looking for the Nexus.
There, Beryl.
Ooh, Beryl goes in aggressively, but the flash isn't going to get him a lot. Now he and Deft have to back away. Gumayushi goes for the Pierce. Keria with a flash forward now too. Beryl's at 200 HP. Beryl tries to get away. Deft is at 100. Keria is low. Deft is going to proc the bailout. Will he get the damage? No!
Now the bottom side with Owner.
Owner's ready to go. Deft is the target. They're ready to try to fight back, but DRX are 2v3. Gumayushi will not back out. Now Zeus ready to issue a fight onto Kingen here with a grand challenge. Pioshik showing up to try to help them. They're going to try to turn it around right back onto Owner. He's low, but Keria is here to make the difference. However, DRX will outplay. Kingen still looking to keep the fight going, trying to fire in a little bit more damage as the 2v1 dive goes out top. Zeus barely staying alive, but there's the kill.
It's a 4v4.
Really nicely done from Kingen, but now what about the team fight here in the bottom lane? They're going in. They found a lot of damage, but they won't find the kill just yet. Now Gumayushi's going to be popped, and Beryl is not traded back. Zeka taking some damage. Faker trying to go in and find his way through the smoke. Now he's going to run. He's trying to get out, but Twisted Advance will find him. Challenge. Faker is here. Objective at 2K. Faker's going in. Smoke is ready. Zeka getting himself back. Owner's taken low. They're ready to keep the fight going. Kingen charges forward, but now Zeus is looking for Pioshik. The killing spree for the jungler of DRX. Where's the follow-up? T1 trying to stay together. Hostile takeover finds Faker. T1 are corralled in the back of the pit, and it's DRX.
Kalista, it's a smite fight.
It's time to overcome the demons of Game 3 for DRX. Maokai ulti flies out. Kingen in World Ender goes over the wall. Faker's lost half HP. Faker is nearly down. Hostile takeover over the wall. Wish from Soraka will heal the mid laner, but Maokai says no. DRX ready to fight back again as Zeus is going to be shuffled away. T1 tries to find the fight, and they're finally going to kill Def. But Kingan's still ready to fight over the side. Zeka getting chased. Barrel trying to protect. A beautiful handshake from Renata as Keria falls. T1, 2v3. Barrel may be the target, but Gumayusi is locked down. Gumayusi is executed by the sword of Kingan. For Broke, they're going for anything they can find. The second inhibitor turret's going to be the target. Faker is now the target. They're trying to push over Nexus turrets. Gumayusi's going to be caught. Kingan looks for him, but the Kallista's able to get away. Zeus wants to jump in. Zeka's still safe. DRX now having to deal with Faker. He jumps in. He jumps out. There's no angle. DRX, they'll find the first Nexus turret. Owner charges away. DRX have health advantage. They have stats advantage. They have gold advantage. The turrets are dropping. Zeus is on the flank, but it won't do a thing. Kingan's wings spread wide, and DRX looks to keep going.
The relentless pressure here. They've still got 2 cannon minions. Zeka chasing off Zeus, and Barrel comes to join.
Zeus is low. He's trying to get himself away. The turret's still barely standing. Keria now going to be your target. Kingan chasing him away. Gumayusi goes in. It won't matter. They're done. That's it. DRX are taking us to game 5.
Going to game 5. Yes! I hope everyone in the stadium has a little gas left in the tank, has a little bit left in their vocal cords so that they can scream their heads off for this 5th and final game, because I gotta be honest, I wasn't sure we were gonna get here, Dad.
Can we just acknowledge how unrealistic this is?
Just say, yeah, yes, acknowledged.
Yeah, how Faker, Deft, same high school, 10 years ago, World Finals now, DRX, have an inhibitor respawn on them, have 2 Barons get stolen away with their chance of winning red side, but they just keep doing it. The more they lose, the better they get. It's unrealistic.
Owner, he needs to react to it, otherwise he's gonna die.
Owner does not give him the time. Zeka flashes late. And now top side, the fights continue. Zeus versus Kingan. Zeus with the ulti finds a lot of needlework there into Kingan, who's not absorbs this wave. Meanwhile, back in top, Q3 hits the mark. Infernal Chain. Solo kill for Kingan.
On bottom.
But they can't finish the Herald. They know T1's ready to contest. Baker's coming up now too. Pioshik, defensive ulti over the wall. Kingan with a World Ender. He's stuck inside the gravity well, but he goes forward. Baker dies. Zeka gets it. The shuffle to get the rest of them away. Keria's not going to get the angle just yet. Pioshik looking for it. There's your engage. Knocks him back out of the gravity well. Knocks him into the shuffle to kill. But now he's got to run. Remember, there's no ulti for Owner, but he's still going to grab the kill. 1-for-1 on mid laners as Zeus wants to run down Pioshik. Owner's ready to follow. Stole his ear body.
Meanwhile, Pioshik wants to look top. Zeus has no ghost.
Zeus also now without the W. Gwen is not immune. Pioshik with a devastating charge, bringing him right back into the range of Kingan. And Pioshik gets the kill. Critical summoner spell on their AD carry, but Faker's now the target. Devastating charge, onslaught of shadows, but not enough damage. Zeka has to get away as Owner's ready to follow up. Pioshik is too far forward, and Faker takes him out. Now Owner's got the charge to chase Zeka. He's going to look for it. Barrel's ready to try to protect, and he gets...
DRX, not a lot of wave clear to respond.
Barrel's getting locked down, but he gets away. Lots more damage pouring in, but not enough to kill him just yet. Pioshik's coming around from the side. Kingan's on the flank now, too. They're waiting on the TP to come in. Gumayushi's going to be targeted. He tries to get away, but he's going to take it out first. Zeka's trying to get away. They're finding more damage as Owner's about to fall down to Pioshik now. Zeus wants to fight against Kingan. The ball keeps him alive, and DRX is winning the fight. Shadow was still ready. Faker dies. Zeka goes in, and Keria will die too.
Circled T1 like sharks, herding them in. T1 didn't find a response. Guma, can he steal it?
Guma will have to fire a hell
Get it. Tier 2 top fell as well. Faker has flash.
He has the flash. Pioshik's trying to get it from him. Nice ulti coming out from Barrel, but Kingan is here in a 1v4. Kingan is about to die. He will drop. T1 has taken out the Fed player. Barrel gets a DRX. Are collapsing.
T1 T1 are running this game now. The push in mid comes through, but Zeka's here to
Drake any further. They're going to allow it to reset. Kingan's going to flank. Kingan finds Carrier right when they need it most. But now he takes some damage back. He has to walk it off. The Drake's at 4K. A little bit of damage over the wall. Barrel's trying to block it. Dragon is secured. Gumayushi is down. And T1 are trying to fight back. Pioshik's under fire. He will drop. It is a 2. Chicken on Barrel. DRX, they don't even have their jungler in the pit. They are not going to commit to the Baron. They are looking for some sort of a play. Barrel is burning, but they're ready. They're turning. Pioshik has Faker. Carrier barely lives. He's trying to run away, but Zeka and Pioshik are still chasing him down. A bullet to the head.
Burning it down. Owner has smite. Pioshik does not.
No Kingan. No Kingan. This has to be a no-go for Zeus. Will be ready and waiting for Pioshik. Pioshik's going to have to hold out of this one, you would think. No!
DRX are pinging this top wave. There's a threat imminent. Kingan's on the flank.
Kingan's looking for it. He has been the X factor, but Barrel's gonna die. He barely gets away. Pioshik's in the retreat. Barrel stays alive somehow. Able to respond there with the flank. He'll steal the enemy red buff for the upcoming fight. T1 chunking out the health bars. Decide to go for the Elder. Kingan's still ready. TP coming back in for DRX. Zeus and Owner here in the pit. Zeus goes over the wall, but Kingan's ready to find him. Q1, Q2 finds his place back inside the pit. Drake gonna slightly reset.
Gonna come down to a smite fight. Kingan is off. Barrel has the ultimate back up. No carries on the flashes.
Look at the trap line. Look at the Caitlyn. He's trying to zone him away. Owner goes in. Owner is down. The Drake secured. T1's jungler trying to do it. T1's going to the base. They're going to the Nexus. Can they do it in time? Kingan comes back. Elder Drake at the ready. But what can he do? Q3. No damage just yet. Elder Drake. The execute. Zeus is down. DRX. Hold on.
Kingan! He gets back! He does it! Gumayushi's gonna find the ultimate onto Pioshik, but they still have the Elders of T1.
Can they end? Is this it? T1 are so vulnerable and wounded. DRX have the Elder Dragon. 4 members down. It's on Gumayushi to hold the line. DRX are coming for their World Championship title.
The Cinderella story! DRX are pushing in!
DRX, they're on to inhibitor turret number 1. Only Carrier is going to be up. It's still 10 seconds on Owner. DRX will march forward. Carrier wants to hit the wave. Kingan goes to the World Ender. Gumayushi is dead. They have been doubted. They have been discounted. They have been dismissed. But DRX are your 2022 World Champions.